Hi, it's Mike from Inside the Magic, and there's been an awful lot of news coming out of Disneyland this week, so it's time for a Disneyland News Roundup for the first week of August 2016. And the first major news item, which was announced last week, this is news that a lot of people have been waiting for, including myself, and that's that the Disneyland Railroad and the Rivers of America will finally be reopening next summer 2017, after a very long period of construction on the new Star Wars expansion area. But we haven't had a date as to when we'd be able to ride the Disneyland Railroad again, and now we finally do. Although it's not quite specific, next summer 2017, I'm very excited. I'm sure you are too. The second news item on our list is that live music will be returning to the Tomorrowland Terrace Stage after a long absence due to Star Wars Season of the Force. Bands like 80s All-Stars, Scott Bruce, and Suburban Legends will be returning to perform in Tomorrowland on weekends for a limited time, starting this Saturday, August 6th. The third item on our list is PinQuest, which has already had a successful run at the Magic Kingdom in Florida, and is now making its way to Disneyland starting August 4th. It works basically like a scavenger hunt, but with Disney pins. And you buy an adventure kit on Main Street, and then make your way to each individual land, acquiring clue cards and purchasing more pins as you go along. And then if you complete the entire adventure, you return to Main Street, and you have the opportunity to buy another exclusive pin. Next up, the Disneyland 60th Anniversary Diamond Celebration is coming to an end, and this week it was announced that both World of Color in Disney California Adventure and the fireworks show in Disneyland will be reverting back to their pre-Diamond Celebration forms. World of Color Celebrate will be ending on September 5th, and the show will be reverting back to its prior form the next day, September 6th. And the Disneyland Forever fireworks show will also be ending on September 5th, and we'll be getting the Fantasy in the Sky fireworks show back the following weekend on September 9th. And one final announcement that was actually breaking as I was editing this video together, and that is that the Paint the Night Parade will also be closing on September 5th. Now, that is going to come as very disappointing news to a lot of people, but I'm very curious to see what Disneyland is going to do to replace Paint the Night, and also what form Paint the Night might take in the future. If it might head to Florida, if it might show up at Disneyland again in some alternate other form. But it is sad to see Paint the Night go. That is a very impressive parade, as I'm sure many of you agree. That's it for this week's Disneyland News Roundup. A lot of cool announcements, a lot of stuff going back to the way it was before, which is kind of refreshing in the wake of so many announced changes coming up. Until next time, I'm Mike from Inside the Magic.